Hey everyone, Wolfie here. Time for the next project on the list. The root cellar door, like entry type thing. Got, I got my work cut out for me for this one. But it should go pretty easy. I've got a good supply of building materials to use for it. So let's get to work on it and see how that turns out. Hopefully really well. Okay, so here's my existing door for the root cellar. Got my log frame there around it, or under it. Got a couple old barn door hinges on it. One of them, the bottom one's torn off the door. I got a couple brand new hinges, like regular door hinges. Got 4x4 framing that I'm going to use. And it's going to mount, I'm going to have, got to bust this ice out of here. I'm going to mount it right to above the log framing, and the top is actually going to come out a little over a foot, and the base is going to sit pretty much where it is. Close the door up here. As you can see, there's kind of a gap there, and that's going to put the door on more of an upright angle from where it is. And sorry, there's ducks flapping around, landing and taking off behind me on the creek, so but that's gonna bring the door up more, so less chance of the snow and ice building up on it. I've also got at some point this year, I got to dig a trench from inside across through the hill here somewhere, like right in here, and run a drainage pipe, because, well, spring thaw, with that sitting below ground level, kind of fills up with water. So that's a whole different project, though, whole different day. But with the porch roof being finished now, I'm going to use all my leftover steel to be able to close in the new side piece, entry pieces and top section. Try and get everything worked out good with the existing roof. The steel will help hold everything and close it, keep everything closed off while I get everything buried in. Oh, well, I guess I better get to work. Okay, so I got my framing put together. This bottom chunk 4x4 is just a spacer so I can move it around without these ends twisting and screwing up the top part here. But this is the idea. There's the top end. It's got the heavy 2x10 board across there, lots of strength. I've got the hinges marked out on the far beam there, like where I'm going to mount them. I got to put a couple blocks on this beam. There we go, it's on camera. On this beam in here, 2 or 3 blocks in there for the door to come against when it closes. But yeah, this is it so far. Not too bad. Very heavy duty. Well, new door framing is in place. It's just tacked in place right now. Propped in there good and solid so it'll stay. As you can see, I got a pretty big gap down each side. I gotta bury in, cover it with steel and then bury it in. These logs, rocks, dirt, get it all in there. What I'd like to do is have a nice slope right here that comes across. Have that all solid in. I want to cover the entire roof. So then the steel is going to be flush to the front edge here, and then as it comes back it'll warp to the peak of the roof. But yeah, got her in place. No easy job getting that door off. But she opens up nice now. I'm gonna leave that 4x4 in there at least until I get everything really solid in here. Not too bad at all, but I'm now on break from this project because, well, it's raining and I'm going in to stay nice and dry and warm. Well, rain finally stopped, so I was able to get out, start getting some metal on. I've got the main panel on the top fastened in across the front. Nothing fastened in the back yet. I got side panels on, like the lower part. The sections I cut off right in here, I just flipped them over and they became the front section of the top half. And did the same on this side. Putting as many screws as I can in along the front edge so I can try and get it sealed off, like closed up so stuff can't get in there very easily. So yeah, slow but sure getting there. Well, it looks like hell, but I got the new entrance all closed in. I barely had enough of the small pieces of roofing steel to be able to close it up good. Not too bad though. And added feature so the door can't just swing open. I can mess up the hinges and stuff. Had that on the back door of the cabin, but disconnected it because it was annoying. And there wasn't really much use for it. So the door only opens so far up there. This one it could swing right around and bust the hinges or door or whatever, and well, that door is in pretty rough shape to begin with. But now, last update or upgrade I want to do to it is I'm going to bore a couple holes through the bottom of these 4x4s here on each side, and I'm going to run a rebar spike down through. I've got a bunch of them that I use for trapping and stuff. I'm going to run them in, anchor that so it can't shift. And then throughout this spring and summer I'll be burying in these sides a lot more. Get that done. But yeah, nice new entryway to the root cellar. Trying to back down the hill here without tripping. Think it looks pretty good. Well, sorta. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. That's one more project off the list. For the most part anyway. It's built. I just gotta do the fill in. So yeah, on to the next project. I'm not sure at all what that's gonna be. Guess I'll just have to wait and see, and it's gonna be a surprise for all of us, I guess. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Everyone have a great day. I'm gonna go cook some dinner and finish boiling down some sap and It's almost ready. Hopefully tonight it'll be bottling time again. So get that done and over with too, and it's just that time of year. Everyone have a great night.